Good afternoon, you guys. Oh, we have a fun one for you today. Welcome, welcome. I'm Jennifer Merle Hampshire, and this is the Whispers in Ink channel, all about your paper crafting. Now, typically we do some card ideas, but next week we are doing a project, so you're gonna love it. But welcome to Let's Create. Now, here's what you are going to need today. You're going to need some dies, which I'm going to be using the Stitch So Sweetly dies. They are on the last chance list, so you're going to want to get those. And just so you know, the all the product list after the video, the product list will be in the description below. So you will be able to check everything out that I use. All right, so you're going to need a pencil. You're going to need a ruler. You're going to need your favorite designer series paper, card base, card front, inside, coordinating stamps, or inks, sorry, and a stamp. I'm going to be using the Easter Friends because I want to use this Happy Easter and the duck on the inside. All right, so here's what I wanted to show you. I thought about this the other day, you guys, and I wanted to see if, fingers crossed, that it's going to work. But here's what I want to do. I want to use these two little dies from the Stitch So Sweetly. And I want to space them out so that you will be able to see the designer series paper behind it in these little peekaboo spots. And then our happy is going to be here and our Easter is going to be down here. So, and I have white cutouts for those. So, best way that I could figure out how to make sure that I have this all lined up is I'm going to take my little ruler and my pencil and I'm going to mark this at 1.5 inches. And then I'm going to do the same thing down here. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my point of this die for my sentiment. I'm going to put that right on the line there. And I thought I grabbed it, but apparently I didn't. I'm going to grab my low tack tape. And, okay. Dang it. I just had it. Right here. I'm going to grab my low tack tape so that I, hey Corrine, can make sure that this stays where I want it to go. And we're going to put this here. And then I'm going to put this. I'm going to line this part up for this. Just like that. And again, I'm going to use my low tack tape and I'll be able to use it for all 3, well, all 5 technically, of the die cuts. So just like that. Now, generally I would use my mini, but because this is a card layer, it won't fit. So what we're going to do is I'm bringing in the big one. And because I have the low tack tape on there, I'm just going to slip that on, just like that. And I'm going to run it through, making sure I'm all lined up. And no commenting about my dirty plates, you guys. Run that one through. And then we're going to, there's our first 2 little windows. This one, carefully lift it up. Gonna line it up again And I am eyeballing it to make sure that it's lined up pretty close. Put that there. Then we're going to take this little one here, carefully taking that off. And we're going to line that up there. Actually, I think I'm going to line this one up in what I think is going to be the middle. And I could, if you want to be really fussy about it, you could grab your ruler and look at that. I was pretty dang close. Put that on there. And then run this through. This, I love how you can go either direction on our cut and emboss. And then the last one, there's our other little window. Carefully pulling that off. And this is now going to go down here, trying my best to line it up. Again, if you want to be really fussy about it, go ahead and get your ruler out for this side too. I got to be honest with you, I'm not going to be that fussy because I'm going to be able to hide it with some ribbon. And then, so we're cutting that out. And that's the hardest part of, well, okay, so not the hardest part, but just about the hardest part of this card, you guys. Get that out of here. We'll get that out of here. And that. Make sure to put that on there. And this one on there so they don't get lost. So here is, and you want to erase your little pencil marks. There we go. So here's our little windows that we have. Now, the hardest part, I think, is going to be setting up the Happy and the Easter for our stamping. I did cut out a third one just in case. All right, so I'm going to grab my scratch piece of paper. And we're going to do the Happy Easter in the soft succulent because that's going to be our card base. And I'm going to need, excuse my reach, I'm going to grab my Scotch tape just to cover up the beginning part of the Easter because I want to get that all inked up. And then I'm going to pull my tape off. I'm going to hold on to it because I'm going to be able to use it when I do my Easter part too. Okay, here we go. Deep breath. Oh, there's the Happy. I can live with that for sure. Woohoo! All right, and then cleaning that off. And I'm using my chamois, you guys, because then I don't have to worry about residual ink. I'm going to grab my tape again. This time I'm going to cover the end of the Happy. And I'm going to stamp or ink up, sorry, I'm going to ink up my Easter. Pull my tape off. And we're going to stamp that. There. Just like that. Oh, yay. Yay. All right. My very dirty chamois. All right. So there's our stamping. For that part, we have our Happy Easter. I did grab my Mango Melody for our little, we're going to do the big, this cute little duck on the inside. So stinking cute. him down here, just like that. And I have a cool trick to show you. Let that sit and marinate for a minute. Oh my gosh, he's so cute in mango. So I think I'm going to use the May Your Days Blossom with joy and happiness. I think that's what we're going to stamp for our inside sentiment. And then we have a little bit of grass here. I want to use that too. And that's both for our soft succulent. We'll do grass first. So, Corrine, are you having a good day? And are you watching by yourself? Or do you have munchkins with you? There's that. Then take this Easter off. Maybe. Do this. There. Please be straight. Good enough. Good enough, right, you guys? You guys, it doesn't have to be perfect. They're homemade cards. Don't sweat the small stuff. All right, so really cool technique here, you guys. And I'm going to bring you in a little bit closer so that I can show you how I use my blender pen to deepen up a little bit of the color on our duckling. And I'm going with the strokes that are that are part of the stamp. Just adds a kind of fuzzy factor with it, I thought. And there we go. How cute. All I did was use the blender pen. Don't forget to clean it off. Oh, okay. So cute, right? All right, now here's the easy part. All the assembly. Crazy kitty time, apparently. That would be Mr. B running around like a crazy man. Oh, he's being chased by Donnie. Okay, so card front. This piece is 1/8 of an inch smaller than this piece. And I did that on purpose because I want to be able to put this one up on dimensionals and you still be able to see all those gorgeous tulips in the inside or on the underneath. Let's take you out just a little bit. There we go. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to take this and I'm going to get some dimensionals. Maybe. Oh, come on. Here they are. Here they are. I have 3 open pieces of minis and no regular. I didn't think I had any regulars. Now, this is going to kind of look like it's going through a hurricane because I want to make sure that there's no saggy parts. And you can use the small ones for the inside. I'm going to use the big ones for the edges because goodness knows I got a boatload of small ones. I am so excited, you guys, with getting everything ready for the butterfly birthday bash. Oh my gosh, if you are even remotely close, you are definitely going to want to consider coming to that. All right, so we've got all our dimensionals on there, and my thought was just to add a little dazzle, if you will. I'm going to take my white crinkle ribbon, and on this edge here, I'm just going to add a little bow. Now, because this is such a small section here, I am going to tie this knot like I generally would, and I'm going to use my tweezers as weight so that I can tie my bow and the paper stays still. Oh, I have almost all the projects ready. So much still to do. Oh, orders in. Got to get this ribbon down here and got to get this ribbon down here because I don't want to flip this over. This is why I love my reverse tweezers, for this reason right here. I can fight with this bow and not have to worry about losing my knot. Oh, goodness. Because apparently this does not want to tighten up today. There we go. Helps if you pull on the right parts. There we go. That'll work. Grab my ribbon scissors. Shorten this up just a smidge. See if we can get this pulled a little bit. There we go. That's shortened up. Just like that. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay. So we got our little bow. And if it doesn't cooperate, you know what you do. You'd show it who's boss and put a glue dot there. I'm going to take all the big dimensional covers off. I'm going to leave the small ones because I'm really not worried about it. I just want to make sure that it stays in place. And I want to make sure that we can see all those beautiful little tulips. Oh my goodness. That's pretty, just like that. All right, let's get this inside on. There's our inside piece. Just like that. And oh, in regards to the little duckling, you could have used your Wink of Stella to do that too, but not every time I want sparkle. So I figured that that would be good. You need your bone folder so we can get this to crease really good. And then, oh my gosh, you guys, stuff's falling everywhere. Okay, so we have our Happy Easter. And I was thinking of doing our Happy Easter so that you could still see the tulips in the background. Was thinking of doing it like that. I think I kind of like that. Or maybe like that. No, I don't like that. There we go. I can live with that. And then we're going to need some bling, though. Definitely going to need something on the front. So I'm going to grab some. I know what I want to grab, I just have to find it. There we go. We need brass butterflies, of course. Thanks, Corrine. All right, so we're going to put that dimensional there. So that can go there. And then we're going to put this dimensional here. So that can go down there. Like that. Now, part of this collection, the tulip collection, is the brass butterflies. So we are going to use these. And I'm going to use a big one. I think we're going to use two big ones. A big one here, a big one there, and we're going to use one of the small ones, and we'll use it up here. Yeah, actually, I don't like that there. It's too small. So, let's see if I can get this one up. There we go. We'll put the big one up here. And we'll put the small one down there. There we go. All right. So, there is our window. Our window card using the Stitch So Sweetly shapes for Easter. I hope that you really enjoyed this video. I hope that you will try this and share on my Facebook page. I would love to see your version of this. And it doesn't have to be with the Stitch So Sweetly dies. It could be with the stitched rectangles, the stitched circles. It could be with whatever. I thought it just would be cool to try a different shape. I like the different shapes. So if you have any questions about what you saw, go ahead and make a comment below. The product list after the video is going to be in the description below, along with any of the links and all the good things. I hope that you will subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. And don't forget, I'm here every Tuesday at 3 o'clock Central. If you have any questions about my up and coming classes, go ahead and email me here, and I will get you my upcoming class list. Oh, well, thanks for joining me, Corrine. I so appreciate that. I hope that you have an amazing day getting crafty.